The Pregnant Woman and the House of Truth. The village lay between green hills and dusty paths. Cattle grazed slowly under the warm sun. Children played near the river every evening. Elders sat under trees sharing wisdom. Respect held the people together. Marriage was honored by everyone. Families depended on each other. Gossip was feared more than hunger. Truth was valued above wealth. Peace ruled the land. Namsa lived in a small mud house. She was married to Sipo. She was expecting her first child. Her belly grew heavier each day. Still, she woke early every morning. She cooked, cleaned, and fetched water. She believed patience brought blessings. She respected her husband deeply. She dreamed of a happy home. Hope lived in her heart. The husband. Sipo was once a loving man. He laughed often in the past. He worked hard when work was available. Life became difficult with time. Money became scarce. Sipo began traveling often. He said he was looking for work. Namsa trusted his words. She never questioned him. Silence grew between them. The long journeys. Sipo left early many mornings. He returned late in the evenings. Sometimes he stayed away for days. Namsa waited patiently. She cooked food that went cold. She prayed for his safety. She spoke to her unborn child. She believed in loyalty. She ignored village whispers. Trust guided her heart. The painful day. One afternoon, the sun burned hot. Namsa felt weak and dizzy. The baby kicked strongly. She decided to return home early. Her steps were slow and careful. Sweat ran down her face. She held her stomach gently. Her heart felt uneasy. The air felt heavy. Fate waited ahead. Namsa reached her house quietly. She noticed sandals at the door. They were not hers. They were not Sipo's. Her heart began to race. Fear filled her chest. Her hands trembled. She paused to breathe. Silence surrounded her. Truth stood behind the door. Soft laughter came from inside. It was a woman's laughter. Namsa froze in place. Her eyes filled with tears. She opened the door slowly. Inside sat Sipo. Beside him sat another woman. Food lay between them. Happiness filled the room. Namsa's heart broke. The moment of truth. Sipo stood up suddenly. His face turned pale. The other woman looked away. Silence filled the house. Namsa stepped forward. She placed her hand on her belly. Her voice was calm. Her words were few. Pain spoke through silence. Respect was shattered. Walking away. Namsa did not shout. She did not fight. She turned away quietly. Tears fell freely. Her heart felt heavy. The baby kicked again. She walked slowly out. Villagers watched silently. Shame followed her husband. Dignity walked with her. The Elders' Council. Namsa went to the elders. She greeted them respectfully. She told her story honestly. The elders listened closely. No one interrupted her. Wisdom filled the circle. Silence followed her words. Heads shook in disappointment. Truth had been revealed. Justice was near. Sipo was summoned early. Villagers gathered around. The elders questioned him. He tried to speak.
Words failed him. His guilt was clear. He confessed openly. Shame covered his face. Respect was lost. Lessons were taught. Judgment and warning. The elders spoke firmly. They condemned his actions. Marriage was sacred, they said. Betrayal brought destruction. A child deserved peace. A home needed truth. Sipo was warned. Change was demanded. Responsibility was required. The village agreed. Sipo returned home quietly. Night had fallen. Namsa sat alone. Sipo knelt before her. Tears filled his eyes. His voice trembled. He begged for forgiveness. He accepted his wrong. He promised change. Silence followed. Namsa looked at him. Pain filled her heart. Anger tried to rise. She thought of her child. She remembered her values. She chose wisdom. She chose peace. She forgave him softly. Trust was not immediate. Healing began slow. Sipo worked harder. He stayed home more. He respected Namsa. He avoided temptation. He listened carefully. He supported his wife. He faced village judgment. He rebuilt trust daily. Actions replaced words. Growth